Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today we are going to be looking at eBay's catalog, seeing what's worth it, and seeing what's not. Now, if my voice sounds weird, it's because I have a bit of a cold. I'm not sure if it's like a cold, actually, or my nose is just a bit runny, but either way, there is something. So my voice will sound a bit weird. Also, this is my second attempt filming this because my first one didn't go so well. Um, So it's probably just going to be basically the same thing. But anyways, so the first item is the white drive, which I would say, okay, so this one, if you have not bought this, the digital B bundle, buy it. Just that's it. That's all I'm gonna say. Buy it because you need it for RoboBear. Um, if you have bought the digital B bundle, I would not say it's worth it. I mean, if you have leftover snowflakes and you don't really care how you waste them, I guess you could buy it, but they're pretty easy to get in the Robo Bear Challenge, so I don't think it's worth it. Okay, so the present, yeah, definitely buy it. It doesn't necessarily need to be your top priority, but you definitely want it because who wouldn't want to give a present to an NPC to get some really good items? Ticket planter, I've heard some people say it's really good. I have 87 of them, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. And it's not like I've never planted them before. So, I mean, it's okay, but eh, it's not that great. Like, I would just say if you need puff shrooms, I guess you can buy it. Otherwise, I don't think it's worth it. Festive Planter, on the other hand, is most definitely worth it because it doesn't cost that much and it gives a lot of loot including possibly a mythic egg. No guarantee, but possibly a mythic egg. Probably not, though. But even if it doesn't give a mythic egg, it's still worth it because it'll still give some really solid loot. And mythic egg isn't the only rare thing it gives. It also gives festive beans, diamond eggs, etc. So I would say, yeah, buy this one. I haven't bought it yet, but I'll probably buy it at some point. Buy it, buy the coconuts because B-Bear wants you to buy them. Buy the glitter because B-Bear wants you to buy the Whirligig bundle. I don't think it's worth it. I mean, the only thing, 10 Whirligig, no one needs Whirligigs. Maybe if you're a blue hive. Otherwise, not really. Um, Shocked Bee Jelly, yeah, no one needs a Shocked Bee. 10 field dice, I run as unlimited field dice. 10 oil is probably the only real appeal to it, and even then, it's not worth it. So I would say skip it unless you have extra snowflakes. Booster bundle. I mean, you can buy this one if you want. It really depends. Like, do you want the loaded dice? Do you want the purple? Like, it just depends if you want the items in it. If you do, buy it. If not, don't buy it. Next up is refreshing bundle, which I would. So the only reason I bought this one is because I needed blue extracts for a business quest, and I didn't feel like getting them the normal way, so I decided to be impatient. But normally, I don't think I would recommend it. Actually, no. If you are trying to get Windy Bee by donating to the Wind Shrine, yes, buy it. Otherwise, no, I don't think it's really worth it. Unless you really want those extracts. Balloon bundle. So when I was trying to record this the first time, I actually did buy this one because I wanted to exaggerate the point of how good it is. So yeah, this one's definitely worth it. Buy it no matter what, because even if you're early game and you don't see the use to balloons, you're gonna want them later on. And if you get them, like especially the black balloon, I mean that's really OP. And if you're a blue hive, black and pink balloons are really good. If you're white hive, white balloons, of course. If you're red hive, red balloons. Um, so yeah, really OP. Now, next up is the brass bundle. I think it's worth it if you don't have a toy horn, or if you only have one toy horn, but if you have two or more, it's not worth it. Kazoo bundle, I would say you should probably buy this one because the kazoo is another source of melody. Um, but I mean, so I don't know, maybe. I mean, if you really want the glues, you could also buy them. I think this one's kind of a you should probably buy it, but it's not critical. Anti-ant bundle, I would say buy it if you want Vicious Bee. Otherwise, no. Robotic bundle, buy it if you want Vicious Bee. Otherwise, it really depends. Do you need robo passes? I mean, probably not, but if you do, you could buy it. Do you need jelly beans and microconverters? Maybe, and if you do, you could buy it. Electric candle, no, candlelight bundle. So the electric candle's trash, but the swirling caustic wax is pretty good. It just depends. If you already have all the endgame collectors, or I mean, I don't know, what does the gummy baller cost? So, okay. Yeah, if you already have all the endgame collectors because they all require either swirled or caustic wax, um, I wouldn't buy it. But otherwise, I mean, I would say you should maybe buy it. It just depends how much leftover snowflakes and gingerbread bears you have, to be honest. Charming bundle. I mean, people have said some good stuff about the charm bracelet. I don't really see the appeal, but I mean, I don't I don't think the other stuff is any good, so it just really depends if you want the charm bracelet. Angelic bundle, five festive beans is good, but it is pretty expensive, so I don't know. Just depends if you want festive beans, because the rest of the stuff is pretty trash. Glitching bundle, no. Just no. Not worth it. Glitch drive, pretty overrated. So yeah, don't buy it. Blessed bean bundle, um, oh, this one is very expensive. So if you want to waste your snowflakes, buy it. Otherwise, I would say probably not unless you really want the festive beans, or maybe if you're trying to save up for like Planter of Plenty or something and you really need those 50 magic beans. But I don't know. I mean, it's just not that good to be honest, considering the price. Like, it would be good if it was like cheaper. Like, I believe last Beesmas they had something very similar, but it was way cheaper. That was worth it. But this year, I don't really know. Um, Hefty Honey Day bundle. This one's the one everyone's trying to get. I don't think it's that good. I mean, if you're a noob, you'll see the gifted mythic egg and you'll be like, oh. But realistically, by the time you get this much, like 25,000 snowflakes and 250 gingerbread bears, by the time you're able to afford that, you're probably going to be a hive color. And if you're a hive color, you're not going to want it because the odds of you getting a bee you don't want is 4 in 6. Or I guess it depends on your hive color, but and it depends on how many gifted mythics you have. So I don't know. Maybe if you're a, like, anyways, it's not that good. That's the point. One turpentine. I mean, it's okay, but turpentine is not that useful to be honest, even though it's quite rare. Unless you're trying to get like the gummy baller or the planter of plenty, and you're like pretty close. Hefty honey day bundle. If you want the heat treated or hydroponic planter and you don't have the turpentine, you can also buy this if you want. So that's the hefty honey day bundle. And the vials and festive planters, okay, they're pretty good, but actually the vials aren't that helpful, but they can be. Puppy reindeer, no. Royal jelly, yeah, Bee Bear needs you to buy stuff, and this is the cheapest thing in the catalog. Star jelly, probably not unless you're a noob. Silver Egg, I only bought it because B Bear wanted me to buy stuff. I mean, if you don't have that problem, then don't really buy it. Maybe if you're a noob, but at that point, I don't know. There's probably better stuff for you. Diamond Egg, buy it if you don't have the Diamond Mask. Otherwise, it's not worth it unless you have extra snowflakes. Mythic Egg, no, not worth it. I mean, like, people will say, oh, the Mythic Egg's so great. The Mythic Egg isn't that good. I'll be honest. It's not that good. And pretty hard to get. I mean, 500 snowflakes isn't that hard. That is a pretty good amount. So I don't think you should buy this. Star Treat, yeah, I'd say you should buy it. I don't, I mean, it's kind of expensive, so if you're trying to save for something else, maybe not. But otherwise, yeah, it's pretty good. And then 50 super smoothies, so that this is what I'm trying to save up for here. How many gingerbread bears am I at? Oh, how did I get that many? I was at like 300 before. I didn't check the gingerbread house, did I? I must have. I bet my macro did check the gingerbread house. Oh, yeah, so my macro must have checked the gingerbread house. I was trying to save that for a video. Well, I did check the gingerbread house and I got two gingerbread bears, but yeah, my macro checks the gingerbread house apparently, so I'm gonna have to turn that off because I like saving them. But anyways, yeah, 50 super smoothies, that's pretty good if you can afford it. If you can't afford it, I completely understand and obviously don't buy it if you can't afford it. Um, but yeah, so that is B-Bear's catalog. I hope you learned something because if you didn't, well, this is all for nothing. So yeah, Starcat Meows Gaming out.